Hi friends, it's Sherry with Sharon Sherry, and I'm here to share the swap for Scrapdaworld. It was a mini loaded envelope swap that I was lucky enough to get in. Excuse me, I'm feeling a little under the weather, so if I cough or whatever, pardon me. This is the first mini I've done. And the requirements were to do 2 tiny embellishments, 2 tags, a wand, and a note card with a matching envelope. So this is what I came up with. I made 4, one for Tamika and then one for each person in my group. I used the Prima Delight paper stack and some cardstock and colored cardstock and various other papers, not too many other papers, but this is what I came up with. And here's the back. I have my YouTube name on there. So I'll just start taking it apart. Here was one of my mini embellishments. I just took a mini clothespin and I put a little doily on there and one of the tags from the collection, of flower button, and I glued a little bling on there. That's that. I got one of these little organza bags and I put a bling in there for the recipient and just put another bling on here on a paper flower and tied it to the bag. This is another embellishment I made. It's paperclip, little butterfly, 3-dimensional. I put some flower stamens, if that's how you say it, on there, and some pearls and a little bit of stickles. Made a little tiny bobbin, wrap some of this little twine or whatever you call it on there. This was the Tim Holtz die. This is just a bling little paper clip with some iridescent ribbon on it. Here's a little cut apart from the collection, just on cardstock, layered on cardstock. Here's one of my tags, and just put some ribbon and a flower, and this is one of the cut aparts. And I just corner cut to make this little tag. Here's another cut apart I just layered on cardstock. Here's my envelope, and I made this off my We Are Memory Keepers punch board, and I just layered some cardstock and some of the pattern paper and another one of the little tickets from the collection, add some pearls and some eyelash trim and tore some paper and some vellum. I don't know if you could see the vellum on there or not. That was my little card. This was a Tim Holtz dress form die. I just layered it on some cardstock and put some lace around for a skirt and some trim and some more trim, some of this pearl trim and a flower. Here's another tag from the collection. I just put some ribbon on it. This is a little itty bitty clothespin. All I did to this was add some pearls. Thought it was cute. And this I just used my envelope punch board and made like a little string holder, wrap some eyelash trim around it for the recipient, and they can use it for however they want. This is another little clothespin. These little stickers came from the collection. It says Friends, and I just put a flower on it and a pearl center and it's just a little clothespin. Here's my wand I made. I put some bling on it and some eyelash trim and just layered up 3 rosettes that I made. There's nothing on the back, and just stuck it on a paper straw. Here's my other tag, my second or third tag. Just used some pattern paper and one of the tickets from the collection. I put a little mirrored gold butterfly with some pearls, wrapped some more of that eyelash trim, a little paper flower from Hobby Lobby. It's like a tissue flower paper. And the back is plain. It's kind of warped from being in there. Then I just got some of this chocolate, the pink and the gold. This one's raspberry and caramel, and I used my fusing tool and just made a little background for it. And this little bow is from the Fisker's Bow Punch. And this is the empty envelope in the back. And here's my packaging. Let me move this stuff out of the way real quick. This, I just took a one of those shears, the lacy shears, and I cut it up and I sewed it into a little bag. And I put some tulle on here and some pearls, some more eyelash trim, and a little bit of ribbon, and then I made these little tags for each of the recipients, and my information for the swap is on the back. I did put the loaded envelope in a plastic bag before I stuck it in here because I figured it would snag on stuff when the recipient was pulling it out. I'm down to the wire. The swap is due, the postmark is due tomorrow, so I kept going and going. I had a lot of fun with it, and I could have kept going and going, and I could have lasted another month on this loaded mini envelope. It was so much fun, and thank you, Tamika, for hosting this. I hope you guys like it. It's my first one. It's my first packaging and all that. It was so much fun. But if you like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I can't wait to get my swap and see what other friends out there on YouTube have created. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hey, Happy New Year. Toodles.